you know it's what I always wanted. Could never have too many things. Well, you quit kicking me under the table. I'm trying, will somebody make us shut up about it? Can we settle down,
Shalom, this is your Ark. Y'all is magnified. Coming back with another informative video. I titled this video New York State Child Support Refund Check. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to the testimony. Shalom, Ark.
Shalom, shalom.
You ready?
Yes, sir.
Alright. What I have on the screen, I have the top of the refund check on the screen, with the address from the New York State Child Support Processing Center from New York. I'm strolling down now.
Which I received yesterday.
Yeah,
2 days ago. Sorry, 2 days ago.
Oh, you received it 2 days ago or yesterday? 2 days ago?
2 days ago, that's when I got it. I came home and I opened the mail and I was like, oh, what's this?
Oh, okay. Alright. Alright. And as they all can see where it say respondent name, it say refund account. Uh-huh.
Yep, right. This is where it says respondent name. That's my last name right there.
Yeah, say refund account. And then this is the check for $1,185.
Which they stole at the beginning of the year.
They stole from you. Alright. So now the floor is yours, Ark. Get to explain it.
Alright, so basically, my story is no different than any other brother that's going through the whole system, Joe, with these child support agency and they baby mom and stuff. So, eventually, her and I fell out and, she just didn't want to do, the right thing. And she decided to go down there. And in September of 2016, I get this notice that, I have to pay this amount of money. But before that, it was around May, I want to say, I got a notice to come and appear in court. And I'm like, oh, shit, here we go, the end of the world. This is before I knew certain things. But so anyway, some time passes, whatever. And I get the document, after we go to court. And they hammered me, had me pay $120-something a week. And, she basically got off scotch-free. Like, it didn't matter what I said to them dudes in there. I brought all those documents. So you go in there with those receipts and bank statements and showing that you're doing this, it don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing because it's a commercial transaction. But anyway, we're not going to get into all of that. We're going to get back to the testimony. But so the beginning of this year, I get a notice from them saying that, I owe X amount of dollars again. And I'm like, what? How could I owe this amount of money still? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they've been raping me for how long and I still owe this? And they taking out arrears. So then I said, I got fed up. So in August, I sent them a notice. Sorry. Sorry. A notice for a validation of debt letter to them. So they sent it back to me saying, oh, you know what? Well, our child support collection doesn't fall under that, and the Supreme Court and all these courts have upheld it, and they sent me back some documents stating that. So I went and researched it, and I said, okay, you know what, that's fine. So within, let's say, a week or two, I get another notice from the collection, the child support offset, when they want to come take your taxes again. And he was like, oh, our records indicate that you owe $330-something. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go again. So right when I'm just about to send another document off to them, within that same week, I get a document from the another part of the agency saying, oh, we noticed that your balance is zero and you don't owe this money anymore. And that was the end of that. So it left me kind of scratching my head. I'm like, wait a minute. Just within the week, you said that I owe $330-something, and now I don't owe anything.
Right.
Which is kind of funny. But in the beginning of the year, that money that I got as a refund is what they actually gave me back, which is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I feel that if I didn't push back, they would have been holding on to my shillings.
Oh, yeah, they would have kept all your money. Exactly, bro. That's why I tell everybody it's simple. Start responding back to their correspondence when they send you things. Because if you don't respond back, then it's like you agree to what they're doing to you. So always respond back. Like you stated earlier,
Right,
it's only a commercial transaction. It's all commerce, even though they try to pretend as though it's not commerce, but it's all commerce. It's all commercial.
right, right. And for all the researches I've been doing, like I know that money doesn't exist no more, because money is actually like a cell phone or a automobile, or what I'm saying, something that's tangible.
Right.
'Cause, I don't read certain documents. I don't want to say too much on here, but yeah, we just moving around debt.
That's it. That's it. Just
Those
moving
green
around debt
things in your
notes.
pocket is just debt. We just moving around.
Yep. It had the word note on it, so we know what a note is. A note is no
Exactly.
different than your
So don't
car
say
note.
money on there nowhere. So
Exactly. It's just a note. That's it. That's all. Any other debt, like any other regular debt instrument, used in the game of commerce to keep this system going. But like I
but
told you,
yeah, man, I'm just glad to know that you out there still doing your thing, and I'm glad I was able to stumble and come across you, because I was following a few brothers before, and they was giving me some information, but I just didn't see that joint work out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just kind of glad that I stumbled across your channel.
oh yeah, most deaf, brother. Yeah, because we've been rocking together for a minute. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes,
since
sir.
I'm probably like what since I started making videos. You
Roughly
been
around that
yeah
time,
around that
yeah.
time. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I know you got into it with a few of the cats online, but you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know what? Let me look into this dude to see like why they going so ham on him.
right.
And I was like, okay, this brother cool. Like, he ain't charged me no money to talk to him. I think I rapped with you for like an hour that day.
Yep, we talked for a
You know
long
what I'm
time.
saying?
Yep. And I was just breaking the game down to you so you can see what's really going on. And after that, everything has been
That opened
falling in
my eyes,
place.
yo. It was definitely an eye opener. Definitely an eye opener to
Yep.
see what's really going on, and it started me on my journey to learn more other things. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And people talking about the straw man don't exist and all this nonsense about the straw man not knowing that they don't have a clue. That's why to them it don't work because they don't know what they're doing anyways.
Well, it's in the Black Laws Dictionary, and I think it's in Bouvier's. I
Yep.
forgot what
Yep.
edition it is.
Yeah, it's in
I
the
was looking through
Bouviers.
the other day, and it clearly states it there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's clear.
I'm not going to tell you the definition. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know the definition. I'm talking about the rest of YouTube. They need to go look it up and search it for themselves.
Exactly. And a matter of fact, you would remember I did two videos that you asked me to do. I
Yep,
remember
yep,
I said my aunt told me to do this video, and it was you who told me to do them videos.
yep,
Was further
yep.
prove that child support is not a federal issue; it's a state issue.
State,
That's why you got a refund check from the New York City.
state.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't from the,
right. It wasn't from the
the
federal.
federal
Yeah,
government. They
it's not a
ain't sent me
federal
that junk.
check; it's a state check. You see, but they want people to believe that you got to go to federal court or that you got to sue your child's mom and all that other nonsense just to get remedy.
If
Nah,
that was the case, with that, I need to see the victories. Make me a believer.
yeah, exactly. We need to see somebody that actually going to these federal courts and winning, and we also need to find somebody that who say, okay, sue your child's mom and actually won. You see, I never seen
But as
nobody
we know,
sue
as
this.
we know, it's not the child's mom that's dipping into your check every Friday or whatever day you get paid.
Right,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? They're not the one that's dipping in there, because she ain't got no power to do that.
Right, she don't
Matter
have.
of fact, after I did this little procedure, you know what I'm saying, she done got mad. You know what I'm saying, and she put in to go get more money type joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Yeah, that's why she's mad because she know that they can't do what she think they can do because she believe that they're untouchable. And most of these child's
yeah,
mom believe that the agency cannot lose, not knowing that us brothers are waking up and the game has been exposed now, and more people are seeking remedy and getting remedy for
little
simply
by
fighting.
little. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly.
And like I said, man, it's good that brothers like you is out there, and there's a few other guys like y'all out there that do it. But I'm just glad I stumbled across you first, because you the first one to actually open my eyes to that joint. I knew nothing about no straw man until I ran across you. And I
Exactly.
started enlightening other people about it around my circle, and they like, yo, the hell is that? What you talking about? And I'm like, you know what? One thing I realized, it's not for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Some people are comfortable just doing all of that and getting raped every week. Not me, bro.
exactly, exactly. Remember, I did the video on the Matrix. I was telling everybody anybody can be an agent. Any and everyone can be an agent because they can.
Yeah,
They so hardwired to the system, believing that this thing really exists and they really talking to you, and they
yeah.
and they like okay, if you want to believe that, believe that. And I'm gonna continue to operate the way I operate. You know, people that get remedy and see things, like you actually seeing your fruits of your labor. So because you seeing what's really going on, can't nobody tell you nothing different.
Exactly, exactly. And I hate when people start, trying to like label you as a sovereign citizen. How could you be a sovereign and a citizen at the same
At the
time?
same
It's
time,
impossible. It's an oxymoron.
right? You can't be
You know
a
what I'm
sovereign
saying?
slave, a free slave.
Free slave.
I'm a
You
slave,
know
but
what I'm
I still
saying?
am
That joint
free
don't make
though.
no sense, but leave them to their own devices.
Exactly, man. These people lost their mind. But anything else you want to say, brother, before I let you go?
Y'all out there that's like, fighting, just keep fighting, man. Don't give up because it's not an easy journey. It's not, there's no magic bullet, there's no silver bullet to this joint. You got to be able to put your arms up and fight back because if you don't, that's when they going to bully you and body you, just like you in school. A bully messing with you. If you don't fight them back, you going to feel like he could keep punking you and taking your shit. Excuse my French. But you definitely got to push back and let these people know that, you about that.
Exactly. Got to stand up on your square and do your own thing, man. You can't let these people bully you, because that's exactly what they're doing. They're just bullies, and they're using, scare tactics. If you don't know who you are, it's going to work every time. But once you
Yep.
know who you are, you
They
know,
need your consent from what I'm learning. So,
yeah, they need your consent from the beginning all the way to the end. They
yeah,
can't make a
yeah,
ruling without your consent.
yeah.
They need to get
It's
some
all
type of
about the
joinder.
name. It's all about the name.
All about the name. They need to get some type of joinder to you. With no joinder, it's no case, man. They lose
Yeah.
every time. Yep. But thanks a lot, brother. I really appreciate that. Anything
You
else
already
before you
know.
go?
You already know. Stay tuned. I'll definitely keep you informed of what goes on in January.
All right. If you all need my help, hit me up in my email at y'allismagnified@gmail.com. Just be ready to fight. You like I say, once y'all fight, things will start to change. First, you got to make that decision to fight in order to start to see the change. But if you don't fight, believe me, it's gonna get a lot worse before it get better.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So with that being said, I say shalom.
Shalom.